Hey, this is Amber Serrano, or better known as Marsha Mello. Yes, I have a drag name, and it's fabulous. Eat it. Just as a disclaimer before I start giving you some realness, I will be saying some jargon in the drag world. I will be saying what they mean, but for some to hear out for are realness, reading, fish, and eat it. Also, spoil alert. I will talk about queens that got eliminated, and I will be giving my opinion as to how the queens were. Yes, I will be reading some queens. Reading. When a queen voices their opinions slash observations in clever insults, but it is always things that they have some truth about, but they are not just insults. Moving right on. First and foremost, what the heck is RuPaul's Drag Race? It's a competition that airs on Logo. Side note, lesbian and gay, that's what logo, the L and the G in logo mean. The O means absolutely nothing. It's a huge competition where 13 ladyboys are in the running to being crowned America's Next Drag Superstar. Along with being honored with that title, they win the grand prize. Oh, what's the grand prize? The superstar queen wins a lifetime supply of NYX Cosmetics, headline Logo's drag tour race featuring Absolute Vodka, wins a one of a kind trip courtesy of Alan Chuck Travel, and a cash prize of $100,000. And may the best woman win. Okay, let's start to Kiki for a bit. What does Kiki mean? Gossip or dish. Gossiping. Let me give you a run through as far as what happens in the actual show or episode. First, they talk about the queen that they had been eliminated prior the week before. The queens that survived last week. Then RuPaul gives them a mini challenge to fulfill. Whoever does best wins in the mini challenge. So they win a little mini prize. But then she assigns them to a bigger challenge that they have to show off what they did on the runway that night so that the judges can judge. This is usually what they get judged for, and the two queens that don't do the best are in the bottom. There is a winner of the bigger challenge. Usually they win jewelry, dresses, or a trip. The bottom queens who didn't really do their best, two of them, have to lip sync for their life. They have to lip sync They have to do a lip sync that will leave the judges absolutely speechless. From there, one queen hears Shantae, you stay, which means that they get to stay another week, and the other queen hears sashay away. So that means one stays and the other one leaves. So with that being said, let's give a recap of our fallen queens. Warning, there will be shade thrown. Shade. Talking the truth and giving some insults will be discussed. First and foremost to go was Elisa Summers. She was a queen who was not ashamed to show what her mama gave her. We got to know just a little bit about her before she left. Then it was LaShawn Beyond. She was a very shy queen, which is rare to see in the drag world, but she did not have that charisma that Rue was looking for. Next, the princess. She was an introverted queen who did not give it her all. She did not stick out with that nerve or talent. Coming next was Madame LaQueer. She was a queen from Puerto Rico and was representing for the plus-size girls. But soon she had to get to packing and get back to her Puerto Rican home. Next was Milan. She was Broadway realness. But when it came to her third time lip syncing, girl, no, she had to go. All the way from New York was Miss Jiggly Caliente. She was known for reading and her jaw-dropping split when she was working it on the runway. But she was a bit lackluster and her teeth had to get some work done. From my hometown was Willem. Please don't mispronounce it. It's Will. Talk about scandalosa. She was best known for being eliminated for breaking the rules. We still don't know what she did or what rules she violated. We are still holding our breath for the reunion show. Up next to Sashay Away was Ditto Ritz. Talk about fish realness. Fish. Think about a fish out of water. Bouncy, very floppy. That's very girly. She also had legs that can go on for days. Next, little Kenya Michaels. She was a tiny queen with lots of fierceness. She got the opportunity to come back one more chance, but she ended up going home for one last time. From this past week, we had to say goodbye to Miss Latrice Royale. She was representing for bigger queens. Miss Latrice was an amazing and down-to-earth queen. She said it how it was, and she sure sopped that competition up. She was one of my very favorite queens on this season. She just she was just so heartfelt, and she brought it every single time on that runway. She just knew how to work a dress. She was amazing, and she had this just amazing attitude. Oh, I love Latrice. Finally, the top three. The top three are Miss Fifi O'Hara, Miss Chad Michaels, and Miss Sharon Needles. Okay, let me start. Fifi, she always read, and it was bad and it was not cute. She always talked crap about the queens behind their back, and she always contradicts herself all throughout the season. She was saying how she loves everybody, but she was talking, behind their back. She was saying bad things about them. Miss Fifi, that does not sound like love. Just you. She annoyed me, and she just needs to go. Period. Besides, when she was on that runway, she did this weird eye thing where it looked like one eye was closed and the other one was open. It looked half closed. Girl, please. Busted showgirl. Next, it's Chad Michaels, or better known as Mama Chad. She really showed affection and love towards all the girls and she said she spoke her mind, but when she spoke her mind, she did it in the most loving and nurturing way. Mama Chad has this very nurturing nature to her, where she really cared about everyone, and she really did all the best she could to help, her fellow drag sisters. She is an older queen, but she does bring it. She is one polished and fierce, fierce, fierce queen. No shade though. I wish she just had a little more confidence in herself. Um, Lastly, I personally saved the best for last. Miss Sharon Needles. She is one scary yet beautiful, beautiful queen. She brings Halloween, and with the highest respect for her, Party City realness. She wears black lipstick along with weird eye contacts. She is not your typical queen at all, but she is super avant-garde. She's so fierce that Lady Gaga herself even tweeted about her. Look it up. Lady Gaga. Who will win? Well, it's obvious. Sharon Needles, of course. Closely followed by Chad Michaels. I love Mama Chad, but Sharon has it in the bag. She has this edge and versatile sense to her. She is truly impeccable. I love her. I already ordered my shirt and will be sporting it over summer. Hey! So with that being said, I want to give a shout out to Rupaul for having this show. It's really brought the art of drag to my attention, and for creating a door for these queens, for inspiring so many people around the world, including myself, and for breaking down so many barriers just because of this amazing show. Good luck to the top three. Here's hoping that Miss Sharon Needles and Miss Chad Michaels lip sync for their life. Hail Sharon Needles. With that being said, thank you for listening to some drag realness. And it's Marsha signing off. And oh, if you can love yourself, how in the hell you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen? Now let the music play. Take care and always work, girl.
I have one thing to say. You better work.